Hello, hello, hello. We're live. Okay. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started just in a few minutes, just letting everyone get settled in. Finding a place on our mat. Just going to try something out today, see if we can get that split screen working. Let's try that out. Everyone on their mats, we're going to start lying on our backs so we can start in a comfortable seated position. If we're lying on our backs, shoulder blades down away from the ears, palms facing up towards the ceiling. We can keep our knees bent, or we can allow our feet to just naturally fall off to the side. As we begin to close the eyes, just allow our bodies and minds to relax. As we settle ourselves onto the mat. As we begin to focus the mind on our breath, taking deep inhales in through the nose, and slow exhales back out through the nose. Just focusing on allowing all our muscles to relax. As we take a quick scan of the body, just seeing if we're holding on to any tension in any muscle areas. As we allow all our muscles to relax. With each inhale, filling up our stomach, our chest, all the way into the collarbones. Pausing at the top. And then slowly exhaling back out through our nose. As we feel that gentle fall of the stomach and chest with each exhale. Just continuing to repeat that pattern with each inhale, filling up the stomach first, then the chest, all the way to the collarbones, holding at the top, and then as slowly as you can, exhaling back out through your nose. Really feeling that gentle fall of the stomach and chest with each exhale. As you continue repeating that pattern, we'll take a quick scan of the mind, seeing if there's any thoughts or feelings that may have carried with us onto our mats this afternoon, this evening, this morning, whenever you happen to be watching. Anything you may have been holding on to throughout your day or throughout your week. Anything you may be thinking about doing in the future. And with each exhale, we just continue to allow all those thoughts and feelings that no longer serve us to slowly fade away. Continuing to focus our mind on our breath, deepening those inhales in through the nose. Slowing down our exhales back out through our nose. We can bring a slight restriction to the back of our throat as we engage our Ujjayi breath. Our full yoga breath. As we create the sound of waves with our inhales and with our exhales. Just taking a few more deep breaths here. Reminding ourselves of our goal to maintain this breathing throughout the practice. As we use our breath as our tool, we help to keep our minds focused here and now on our mat. As we allow our breath to guide us from one position to the next. 2 more deep breaths. One more. With your next inhale, if we're in a lying position, we can begin to press ourselves up into seated. Eyes remain closed. As we cross our legs, ground our sit bones, and begin sitting up nice and tall. Just relaxing our shoulder blades down away from our ears. As we rise to the crown of the head, stay focused on lengthening your spine. Just keeping those sit bones grounded as we bring our hands into prayer. Thumbs pressing into the center of the chest. As we begin our class with 3 cleansing breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth with sound. First inhale. Begin. Exhale. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Exhale, really sigh it out. 1 more time. Deep inhale. And with the exhale, just letting everything go as you slowly bow your head and then begin to open your eyes with a few gentle blinks, bringing your awareness back into the room. We open the eyes and begin to rise. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling, reach and lengthen. And on your exhale, slowly bring our hands through center, moving with the breath. 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slowly release. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, rising up. This time as we exhale, we'll fold from the waist. Keep those sit bones planted as we walk the fingertips out towards the front of the room. Walking out as far as you can, keeping your sit bones planted. Take a deep inhale, looking forward to lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold. Allow your head to hang. Pressing firmly through the palms. 1 more time. Deep inhale, looking forward, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Allow your head to hang. As we walk our hands out towards the left side of the room, use your fingertips to help walk yourself out as far as you can. Keeping that right sit bone planted, take a deep inhale, looking forward, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Allow the head to hang. Breathing deeply into the right side body. Keep pressing firmly through the palms. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. With the exhale, begin your release. Walking our hands back through center. Once again, use those fingertips to help walk yourself out as far as you can. Walking all the way out to the right side of the room. Taking that deep inhale, looking forward, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Allow the head to hang. Once again, breathing deeply into the pose. Just allowing our head to hang. You can always close the eyes to help focus your mind on the breath. 2 more. 1 more deep breath. And on your exhale, begin to release, walking our hands back to center. We inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reaching towards the ceiling, lengthen. And exhale, hands through center. Bring the right hand to left knee, left hand going behind the back. Using your fingertips to help sit up tall, inhale, lengthen your spine. And then on your exhale, begin to twist. Twisting from the waist with each inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen your twist. Breathing into the right side body with each inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, create that space to help deepen your twist from the waist. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And as you exhale, release, back through center, changing sides. Use those fingertips once again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, begin your twist. As we help to awaken the spine, we're also detoxing our internal organs. As we continue deepening our twist from the waist. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And slowly release, back through center. Left hand goes down by the side, right hand towards the ceiling. Looking up as we inhale, reach. And then exhale, fold. Folding from your waist, look up towards the ceiling. Right shoulder rotates back. We're opening the chest towards the ceiling as we breathe deeply to that right side. Each inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, create the space to deepen your fold. We can always walk our hand out if we need. Creating more space, make sure we keep our sit bones grounded. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, use your core, slowly coming back up. As we exhale, release, changing sides. Left hand extends, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Once again, look up to the ceiling, rotate that shoulder back. Breathing deeply into our pose. With each inhale, we reach and lengthen. And exhale, create that space to deepen your fold. Moving with your breath. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Using that core, once again, we inhale, slowly come back up, and then exhale, release. Coming into tabletop position, coming forward into our hands and knees. Checking our stance so our knees are hip distance apart. We can always use 2 fists for a quick measurement for hip distance. Checking our knees and then walking out the hands. Fingers spread wide as we stack our shoulders right on top of our wrist. Flip those toes so the toes press into the mat. Once you're in position, take a deep inhale, chin chest lifting up, coming into cow pose. Keep the stomach down, tailbone lifting up. Exhale, round, tailbones tuck. Allow your head to hang, moving with your breath. Deep inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cow. So everyone just continuing moving at your own pace, so take your time, connecting your movements with your breath. Staying focused on awakening our spine. We can also make gentle movements right to left. We can make small circles, anything you need to help awaken the spine. A few more deep breaths. Two more. One more deep breath. And the next time we pass through center, pausing here. Stepping our right foot to the back of our mats. Toe mound down, heels lifting up. We're going to walk the hands towards the front of the mat. So we're lengthening our stance. Walk those hands all the way to the front. Right foot steps to the back. Pressing down through our toe mound, keep that right heel lifting up. Once you're in position, inhale, look forward and lengthen. And then exhale, begin your release. That right heel is lowering down towards the back of the room. Allowing our head to hang, so no tension in the neck. Looking towards our back foot, or we can close the eyes as we help focus the mind on our breath. Breathing deeply into the pose, so focusing our breath into the back of the right heel. With each exhale, creating that space to help lower our heels down towards the back of the room. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more, deep inhale. Exhale. We'll slowly release. Changing sides, moving at your own pace, so just take your time. Find your stance. Once you're in position, once again, we inhale, look forward and lengthen. And then exhale, begin our release. A few more deep breaths. Two more. One more deep breath. And with your exhale, release, coming back to our tabletop position. As we flip the toes, pressing into the mat, tailbones lift up towards the ceiling, and we begin to press into our downward dog. First downward dog of the class, so we take the time finding our stance as we walk our feet to the back of our mat. We can walk out the feet, sway our hips from side to side. As we walk out the dog, check your hands, fingers spread wide, pressing firmly through our palms, pressing through our fingertips, as we allow our heads to hang. We have our moment here. We can shake the head yes. We can shake the head no. Just helping to release some tension you may have in the neck. As you allow your head to hang, begin to lower your heels down to the mat. Tailbones lift up towards the ceiling. As we focus the mind on the breath, taking those deep inhales in through the nose and slow exhales back out through our nose. 2 more deep breaths here. Just continuing to lower our heels down to the mat. 1 more. As we inhale, look forward, pressing forward into our plank position. Core is engaged, tailbone tucks in. As we create that one straight line with the body, we want to make sure our shoulder blades press up towards the ceiling. Finding a point of focus somewhere in front of the mat. As we focus the eyes, we're breathing here. Keep that core engaged, tailbones tucking in. Shoulders pressing up. 2 more, deep breath. Creating that straight line with the body. 1 more. And exhale back to your downward dog. Take a cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Next inhale, pressing forward to plank once again. This time exhale straight back to your downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Everyone continue pressing forward and back at their own pace. Just take your time, continue connecting your movements with your breath. We're helping stretch out the back of our legs, as well as find that correct distance for our downward dog and plank. So we should be able to press forward and back without having to move the hands or feet, as we keep that straight line with the body in our plank position. A few more deep breaths. 1 more. On your next inhale, pressing forward to plank. As we exhale, prepare for chaturanga. We can always modify if we need, use the knees. Keep that chest forward, elbows stay tight, slowly lower down. Hover 1 inch, flip the toes, inhale, upward dog, chin, chest lifting up. And on the exhale, flip those toes back to downward dog. Take our cleansing breath into the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more deep breaths. Relax the shoulders. 1 more. As we inhale, looking forward, this time we'll exhale, bend the knees. We can hop, step, or jump to the top of our mat. Toes together, heels are slightly apart. As we inhale, we lengthen, flat back. On your exhale, fold, bend those knees if you need, stomach to thighs as we allow our heads to hang. We can grab opposite elbows, allow the arms to dangle, we can interlace the hands as we allow our head to hang. Keep those knees as bent as we need. So we just allow ourselves to sink deeper into the pose with each exhale, not forcing ourselves, just allow gravity to do the work for you. A few deep breaths here. Just allow that head to hang, no tension in the neck. 2 more. As we release the elbows, or if we had the hands interlaced, just allow your arms to dangle for a moment. As we tuck our chin to the chest, we'll slowly begin to unravel as we stack 1 vertebrae at a time, going slower than you think. Just go as slow as we possibly can, stacking 1 vertebrae on top of the other. Head is the last thing to lift. Once we've come all the way back up, we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Folding from your waist, keep moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. And as we exhale, fold hands down. We can hop, step, or jump to the back of our mat, slowly lowering it down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to your downward dog, taking our cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, looking forward. Once again, we exhale, bend the knees. We can hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, we lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Reach, reach, reach with those fingertips to lengthen. And exhale, hands through center. Beginning to awaken the body. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down. We hop, step, or jump to the back, slowly lowering it down, chaturanga. Remember, modify if you need. Use those knees. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Taking our cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, looking forward. Once again, we exhale, bend the knees. Hop, step, or jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, hands through center. As we bring our heels together, we're going to squeeze the legs, bend our knees, and begin to sweep into Utkatasana, chair pose. Take your moment here, checking for your toes. Once you see the toes, looking back up, keeping the core engaged, tailbones tucking in. Find a point of focus somewhere in the top of the room. As we look up, we keep the chin, chest lifting up, and then begin to sink deeper into your chairs. That's it. Keep that core engaged, tailbone tucking in. Breathing here. 2 more. Maintain that point of focus. 1 more deep breath. As we begin to straighten the legs, reach up towards the ceiling. Keep the pelvis forward, chin, chest lifting up. Take a gentle back bend. Holding here. 1 deep breath. Inhale, slowly coming back up. As we exhale, hands to center. Bending those knees, sweeping back into our chairs. As we exhale, hands through center. Right elbow crosses over. Hooking the elbow to the thighs. We inhale, we lengthen our spine. And then exhale, we'll begin to twist. Twisting from our waist. Keep that tailbone lowering down. Right knee pressing back. So the right knee tries to press forward in this position. We want to keep our hips square. So keep that right knee pressing back. Continue looking up towards the ceiling. Keep that left shoulder, left elbow both rotating back. 2 more deep breath. 1 more. Exhale to release. Straighten those legs forward, fold to reset. We'll allow the head to hang for 1 deep breath. Inhale, sweeping back into chair. Exhale those hands through center. Left elbow this time crosses over. Hook the elbow, lengthen your spine. Take a deep inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, twist. Once again, focus on twisting from your waist. Keep that tailbone down. Left knee pressing back, looking up toward the ceiling. 2 more deep breath. Keep the shoulders rotating back. 1 more. And exhale, we release. Good work. Straighten those legs forward, fold to reset. Allow the head to hang for 1 deep breath. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're rising up. Reach, 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 and lengthen. And then exhale, hands through center. Inhale, both arms up towards the ceiling. So grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand, left palm faces up. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, begin to fold. Standing side bends. Just like when we were seated, we're looking up towards the ceiling, rotating our shoulders back. Keep the core engaged, tailbone tucking in. Breathing deeply into that side body. With each exhale, we'll create space to help deepen our fold from the waist. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. That's it, 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Use your core, inhale, slowly coming back up. And as we exhale, release. Take a quick moment here just to gently shake it out. As we inhale, rising up. Grab the right wrist this time, look up to the ceiling, inhale, reach, and exhale, fold. Keeping that core engaged, tailbones tucking in. Looking up towards the ceiling, rotate the shoulder back. Breathing deeply into the pose, inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Use your core, inhale as slowly as you can, coming back up. And we exhale, release. Good work. Take a moment here just to gently shake it out. With the inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hands down. As we hop, step, or jump to the back of our mats, we slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Cleansing breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. And take 2 more deep breaths here. Just continuing to use our breath as our tool. Slowing down that heart rate, slowing down the mind. As we inhale, right leg towards the ceiling, stepping in between the hands. Back foot rotates 45, coming up to our warrior 1. Checking that stance, heel to heel alignment, front knees bent 90 degrees. Relaxing our shoulders as we square the hips. Keep that core engaged, tailbone tucking in. And then begin sinking into your pose. Find your point of focus, we're breathing here. Keep that back foot pressing firmly into the mat, helping square the hips. As you sink into the pose with each exhale, 2 more. That's it, 1 more deep breath. With your exhale, we release, hands down to the mat, right foot steps back, advanced option to hover that foot as we chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Left legs towards the ceiling, stepping in between our hands. Back foot rotates 45, warrior 1. Sink into the pose. As we square those hips, once again, find your point of focus. We're breathing here. Pressing firmly through that back foot. Think about the back baby toe edge pressing into the mat as it helps square those hips. 2 more deep breaths. Keep sinking into your pose. 1 more. As you exhale, release. Step it back, go through your flows. Remember, modifying as you need. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Take that cleansing breath into our nose, out to our mouth. And we have 2 more deep breaths here. 1 more. As you inhale, right leg towards the ceiling, stepping in between the hands. Back foot rotates 45, coming up to your warrior 1. As you exhale, sink into the pose, and then open into your warrior 2. So we're going to keep that front knee bent, 90 degrees, knee in line with the toes. Back foot opens 90 degrees as we lengthen the stance, keep our heel to heel alignment, and that front knee bent. Arms out, same height, as we relax the shoulders, and begin sinking into the pose. We're going to use the right middle finger as the point of focus, breathing here. 2 more. Keep reaching with the fingertips, keep that back arm up, same height. 1 more deep breath. As we lock our legs and flip the palms, left arm drops, right hand's reaching overhead, reversing our warriors. Make sure we keep that front knee bent, 90 degrees, pressing out to the right side of the room. Back hands gently rest or wrap behind the back. Once in position, look up to the ceiling and reach with the fingertips. We're holding here. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. Inhale slowly, coming back up. As we exhale, release the hands, straighten the legs, and we'll close our stance a bit if we need. Getting ready for our triangle pose. Once ready, arms back to T. Left hips kick. Right hands reach, reach, reach as far as we can, and then release. Right hand drops, and left hand extends towards the ceiling, coming to our triangle pose. Looking up towards the ceiling, we want to check our left thumb. See that thumb stacked right on top of the face. As we rotate the left shoulder back, breathing here. The body should feel like it's being squeezed between 2 walls. As we create that one straight line, hold it here. 1 more deep breath. Use your core. Inhale, slowly come back up. And then exhale, we release. Left hands drop. Right hands reach overhead. As we reverse our triangle, reach, reach, reach with those fingertips. We're holding here. 1 deep breath. And on your inhale, slowly come back up. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step it back and go through your flows. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. Take that cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, left leg towards the ceiling, stepping in between your hands. Back foot's rotate 45, coming up to your warrior 1 first, and then we exhale into warrior 2. Checking that stance, heel to heel alignment. Keep your front knees bent 90 degrees. Both arms out, same height. As we sink into the pose. Relax the shoulders, breathing here. Once again, we lock the legs, flip the palms, and then reverse our warriors, looking up towards the ceiling. Keep that front knee bent. Holding here for 1 more deep breath. As we inhale, come back up, straighten the legs, release the hands. Once again, you can close that stance if you need. Once you're ready, arms back to T. Right hip kicks, left hands reach, reach, reach as far as we can, and then release. Looking up towards the ceiling, once again, we check our thumb. We want to see the thumb stacked right on top of our face so we know our shoulders square. We can then begin to rotate that shoulder back. Breathing here. Holding, holding, 1 more deep breath. As we engage that core, we inhale, slowly come back up, and then exhale, begin our release. Right hand drops, left hand reaches overhead, reverse triangles. Keep reaching with those fingertips, holding here. 1 more deep breath. And inhale back up, we exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step it back, go through your flows. We can always go straight to downward dog. Listen to the body, never forcing ourselves through our flow. Once we're back to downward dog, take our cleansing breath into the nose, out to the mouth. We'll slowly begin to lower down to our knees as we take a child's pose. We have a chance for a sip of water, our towels, or anything we need. And then once we're ready, we'll close the eyes and begin to lower the foreheads down to the mat. As you relax your facial muscles, begin to focus on that breath we began at the start of class. With each inhale, filling up our stomach, our chest all the way up into the collarbones, pausing at the top, and then as slowly as you can, exhaling back out through your nose. Really feel that gentle fall of your stomach and chest with each exhale. A few more deep breaths here. Just giving the bodies a chance to reset. Continuing to slow down the breath and slow down the mind. Two more. One more deep breath. With our next inhale, we'll begin to press ourselves back up onto the hands and knees as we meet in our tabletop positions. Stacking the shoulders, making sure those knees are hip distance apart so we have a good firm base. Once we're in position, left foot will kick back and right hand is reaching forward. As you find your point of focus, once again, somewhere in front of your mat, we're going to focus the eyes, take a deep inhale, reach and lengthen as far as we can. So really reach, deep inhale. And then exhale, crunch, elbow to knee, allow your head to hang. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath. Deep inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch and hold. And slowly release back to our tabletop position. Quick moment here. We can gently shake it out. Or just let the muscles relax. So we get ready for the other side. Left hand forward. Right foot kicks back. Finding our stance. Once we're in position, take that deep inhale. Reach and lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Elbow to knee. Let that head hang. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's it. Keep moving with your breath. Connect those movements. Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale. We exhale, hold it here, and slowly release. Take that moment once again. You can shake it out, or just let your muscles relax. Once you're ready, flip the toes, tailbones lift, and we're meeting back in our downward dogs, finding our stance, and just continuing to connect with the breath. Your next inhale, right leg towards the ceiling. Stepping in between the hands. Back foot rotates 45, coming up to our warrior one. Sinking into the pose. As we inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, fold from the waist. Stomach lowers all the way down to our thigh. Finding your point of focus, moving at your own pace. Just take your time, slowly begin stepping up into your warrior three. We can keep our hands forward. We can bring our hands in prayer, out by our side, forwards, backwards, or any hand variations that work for you. Once you're in position, finding our point of focus, breathing here, we want to rotate that left hip down to the floor. Keep the left leg lifting up. Create that T position with the body. Just imagine a cup of water resting on the back. We're breathing here. Keep that chin chest lifting up. Two more. One more deep breath. And your exhale, slowly as you can, begin to release back down to your warrior one. So you exhale, warrior two. Lengthen that stance. Flip your palms. Left arms drop, right hands reach overhead, reverse warrior. Remember, back hand gently rests or wraps behind the back. Keep that front knee bent. Holding here, one more deep breath. And as you inhale, slowly come back up. We'll begin to release the elbow to our thigh. Either gently resting here, or we can lower the right hand all the way down to the mat. Left hand reaches back, sweeps our mat, and then extends overhead, coming into our side angle pose. Looking up towards the ceiling, we want to create that straight line from our left foot all the way through our left fingertips. Breathing here. Looking up towards the ceiling, keep that left shoulder rotating back. One more deep breath. And with your exhale, we'll begin to wrap the left hand behind the back. We can stay right here or go for our bind if binding is part of your practice. We're listening to our body. Remember, every day is a little different. Each side's different, so we don't always have to take our bind. If we're coming into the bind, looking up towards the ceiling, everyone make sure we keep that left shoulder rotating back. Feel like we're leaning into a wall behind us. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, slowly begin to release. Carefully take the time if you're in the bind. Left hand back to the mat. Right hand wrap. Right foot steps back. Go through your flows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Cleansing breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. We have 2 more deep breaths here. We have a chance we can walk up the heels, sway the hips from side to side. 1 more deep breath. As we inhale, left leg towards the ceiling. Stepping in between the hands. Back foot rotate 45, warrior 1. Sinking into the pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Remember to move at your own pace, so just take the time. Find your point of focus, breathing here as we step up into warrior 3. Remember, any hand variation that works for you. We can even lower our fingertips to the mat, which will help with the balance, and then focus on squaring our hips. Keep those toes down, heels kicking back. So we want to keep our right leg engaged. We're breathing here. A few more deep breaths. Keep that chin chest lifting, create that T position with the body. 2 more. 1 more deep breath. And then once again, slowly as you can, begin your release back down to warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip those palms, right arm drops, left hand reach overhead, reverse your warrior. Holding here, 1 more deep breath. And we inhale, slowly come back up. Release that elbow to thigh, gently rest if we're staying here. Or hand to the mat. Right hand reach, sweep the mat, and extend overhead, side angle pose on the other side. Really reach with those fingertips. Keep the shoulder rotating back. Holding here, 1 more deep breath. And then exhale, begin your wrap. Right hand goes behind the back. Staying here, once again, we're going for our bind. Listen to your body. If we're going into the bind, make sure we keep that chin chest lifting up. Rotate the right shoulder back. Everyone open that chest towards the ceiling. Holding here, 2 more deep breath. 1 more. And exhale, slowly release. Right hand comes back to the mat. Take your time. Coming out of the pose. Going through your flows. Remember to modify as you need. Or we can always go straight to downward dog. Once back in downward dog, take our cleansing breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And then 2 more deep breaths here. As you have a chance to walk up the heels, you can sway your hips from side to side. 1 more deep breath. As you inhale, right leg towards the ceiling. Bending our knee, coming into waterfall pose. Right knee is lifting up as high as we can. We can walk our hands in towards ourselves if we need. Help lift that right knee up, up, up as high as you can. Point the toes down to the floor. Breathing here. Imagine lifting the ceiling with your knee. 1 more deep breath. And slowly begin to release. Press forward into plank. Right knee is lifting into the chest. We're holding here for 1 deep breath. And then slowly beginning to lower down to pigeon pose. Take your time. Find your stance. Carefully protect your knee. We can walk that foot in as close to ourselves as we need. And we can also thread the needle on the back. As we walk our left foot back, square those hips, lengthen your spine, take a deep inhale. And then on your exhale, slowly lowering down. As you close the eyes, relax the facial muscles, and lower the forehead down to the mat. Focusing on keeping our hips square. We want to make sure that left hip stays forward, right hip pressing back. Breathing deeply into our pose. As we focus on our breath, we're breathing into that right hip. With each inhale, filling ourselves up with fresh, clean, positive air. And with our exhale, we release the negative, stale air. Helping the body sink into the pose as you allow all your muscles to relax. We find the mind wandering, just remembering to use our breath as our tool, bringing ourselves back to our present moment, here and now, staying focused on the right hip, continuing to breathe deeply into the pose. With each exhale, as you allow the body to relax, we'll feel the body sink deeper and deeper into that pose. 2 more. One more deep breath. And with your next inhale, or whenever you're ready, just move at your own pace. We can begin to take our time pressing ourselves back up onto the palms. As we flip our back toes press into the mat. We're going to help lift that right leg back up towards the ceiling. As you point the toes, take a deep inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Right foot back down to your mat. We have a chance here to shake out the leg. We can walk up the heels. We can sway our hips from side to side. Just help to release some of that tension you may have. As we lower that right heel back to the mat, left leg this time lifts, bend the knee, waterfall pose on the other side. Once again, we can walk our hands in closer to ourselves if we need. It's going to help to lift that knee up towards the ceiling. We want to focus on twisting from our waist. Imagine lifting the ceiling with your knee. Keep that knee as your highest point. Point those toes down to the floor. We're holding here. 2 more deep breaths. Keep that left knee up. 1 more. And exhale, slowly release. Press it forward to your plank. Lift the knee to the chest. Try and kiss the knee. We're going to hold here. 1 deep breath. And then begin to slowly release into our pigeon pose on the other side. Once again, we take the time finding our stance. We can always thread the needle. Once we're in position, squaring our hips, lengthening our spine, and slowly lowering ourselves down into our pigeon pose. Once again, staying focused on the breath. Breathing deeply into our left hip this time. As you begin sinking into the pose, just stay focused on squaring the hips. Keep that right hip forward this time, left hip back. We're always protecting our knees, so we want to make sure we keep our left toes flexed. Keep that left foot engaged as we help protect the knee. Really allowing all your muscles to relax, helping the body sink into the pose with each exhale. Two more deep breaths. One more. With that next inhale, or whenever you're ready, you can begin pressing yourself back up onto the palms. Our back toes flip. Once again, press the toes to the mat. You help carefully lift that left leg back up towards the ceiling. As you point the toes, take a deep inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, release. Left foot back to our mat. Once again, we have a chance to walk up the heels, sway our hips from side to side. We can shake out that leg, just helping ourselves release some of that tension we may have. Two more deep breaths. One more. And then slowly beginning to lower ourselves down onto the knees as we rotate to our sit bones and extend the legs out towards the front of the room. Coming into our seated portion, just taking a moment here, we can have a sip of water, our towel, anything we need. And then once we're ready, removing the flesh from under our sit bones so we can ground ourselves into the mat. Knees pressing down as we flex our toes, the feet engaged, and inhale, begin to rise. Reach up towards the ceiling and lengthen. Exhale, fold from your waist. Keep the chin and chest lifted, so we're really reaching with those fingertips as far as we can. We want to grab the outside of our feet if we can, otherwise ankles or shins. We can always use our straps, our towels, or anything you'd like. Once in position, looking forward, take a deep inhale, lengthen that spine. And exhale, fold from your waist. Repeating that pattern a few more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Really keep that chin and chest lifted. 1 more time, we lengthen. Exhale, fold from the waist, and then allow our heads to hang. As we close the eyes, relax those facial muscles and stay focused on the breath. Breathing deeply into the back of the legs. We want to keep our knees pressing down, keeping our toes flexed, the feet remain engaged. As we allow the body to relax, we'll feel ourselves sinking into the pose with each exhale. Once again, allow gravity to do your work for you. So we're not forcing ourselves into the pose. As you allow the body to relax, you'll feel gravity sink you deeper into the pose with each exhale. 2 more. One more deep breath. And the inhale, opening the eyes, slowly releasing our hands. If we had a strap or towel, placing it off to the side. Inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling as you lengthen. And then exhale, hands through center. Bending our right knee bends. Right foot is crossing over. Grounding that right foot firmly into the mat, so take your time, find your stance. Make sure that right foot really is pressing firmly down so we can use our shin to help sit up nice and tall, lengthening our spine, and then beginning to release the right hand behind the back. Left hand towards the ceiling, inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, cross it over. We're going to hook that elbow to the thigh as we walk our right shoulder back, beginning our twist from the waist. On each inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep moving with your breath, using that breath as your tool. With each exhale, we create space to help deepen that twist from our waist. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. And slowly release back through center as we counter our twist, foreheads lowered down to the mat. Inhale, pressing back up. And exhale, release. Take a moment here, we can shake it out. Getting ready for the other side. Left knee's bent. Left foot crosses over. So just once again, move at your own pace. Take your time, making sure to find your stance. Sitting up tall, left hand behind, right hand extends. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross it over. Make sure to hook that elbow, lengthen the spine, and then begin walking the shoulder back. Breathing deeply into the pose, so each inhale, fill up that right side body as you lengthen. And on the exhale, feel yourself create the space to help deepen your twist from your waist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release back through center as we counter the twist. Forehead lowers down to the mat. Inhale back up, and exhale, release. Take that moment once again, we can gently shake it out, or just let our muscles relax. As we cross the legs, we'll ground our sit bones. Once again, just remove the flesh from under your sit bones to ground yourself into the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale, arms out into a T position. Right arm will cross underneath of our left as we take eagle arms. If eagle arms isn't accessible, you can always just grab opposite shoulders. If we have our eagle arms, hands up and away from the face, deep inhale. And exhale, everybody fold forward slowly from the waist. As we close the eyes, allow our heads to hang, helping focus the mind on our breath. Breathing deeply into the upper back and upper shoulders. So with each inhale, filling up your upper back and shoulders, breathing deeply into the pose, fill them up, feel them lift up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly just allow those muscles to relax. A few more times. Deep inhale, shoulder blades filling up, upper back lifting. And then we exhale, slowly allow those muscles to relax. 2 more times. Just allow your head to hang, no tension in the neck. 1 more. As you open the eyes, slowly coming back up. Taking a deep inhale, we have an optional back bend here. If you'd like, you can inhale, hands up to the ceiling. And exhale, release. Everyone counter our pose. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. So interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms, rotate the shoulders back. As we take a deep inhale, chin, chest, lift up towards the ceiling. And we exhale, slowly release. Just allow the head to hang. Take a moment here. You can gently shake it out a bit if you'd like. Getting ourselves ready for the other side. Arms out into T position once again. Left arm this time is crossing out to the right. Taking our eagle arms on the other side. Once again, we can always grab opposite shoulders. Eagle arms, hands up and away from the face. And everyone exhale, fold from their waist, slowly lowering down. As we allow our head to hang, we can close the eyes, helping focus the mind on our breath. Once again, breathing deeply into the upper back and shoulders. 2 more. Really filling them up. Feel them lift with the inhale. And exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll inhale, open the eyes, slowly come back up. Once again, we have that optional back bend if you'd like. Inhale, hands up. And exhale to release. Everyone's countering the pose once again. We interlace our fingers. Squeeze the palms, rotate those shoulders back, and then take a deep inhale, chin, chest up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly release. Just allow that head to hang. Once again, we have a moment here. We can gently shake it out, or just let our muscles relax. With your inhale, slowly coming back up. Bring our knees together. We'll walk our feet in towards ourselves as close as we can, grabbing a tight hold of the shins. As you squeeze your knees into the chest, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Really lengthen your spine. So rise to the crown of the head. Deep inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Allow your head to hang. 1 more time. Deep inhale, sitting up as tall as you can. Really lengthen that spine. And exhale. Allow our head to hang. Just taking that moment here for ourselves as we slow down our breath and slow down the mind. Once you're ready, we'll begin to unravel ourselves onto the back. So just using the forearms, elbows, hands, slowly help lower yourself down onto the back. Once we've lowered ourselves down, we'll walk our feet in towards ourselves, reaching with our fingertips to feel the back of the heels. Once we can feel the back of our heels, we have our correct distance for bridge pose. We're checking our knees. Make sure those knees are hip distance apart. And then we can begin to lift the hips up towards the ceiling, coming into our bridge. If we have the space, we can walk our shoulders underneath the back. Interlace our fingers, squeeze the palms, and then use those arms to help lift the hips up, up, up as high as we can. Continue breathing here. Just imagine strings pulling you from your stomach, from your chin, from your chest. Continue lifting up, up, up as high as you can. Keep those legs engaged, so don't let the knees collapse. Imagine we're holding a block between our knees. 2 more deep breaths. That's it. Keep those hips up. 1 more. And we're going to exhale, slowly begin to release, carefully taking our time. We'll begin to lower ourselves down, starting with our upper, then middle, and then lower back, and then tailbones down to the mat. Once we've lowered ourselves all the way back down to our mat, we're going to open our feet up mat distance apart, so 1 foot on each edge of the mat. Begin to windshield wiper our knees, just allowing the knees to gently rock from side to side. Helping to reset the lower back and lower spine. Next time, passing through center, pausing here. As we extend our hands and feet towards the ceiling, taking our gentle inversions, dead bug pose. As we allow our hands and feet to dangle, closing the eyes, relaxing the facial muscles. As we focus on slowing down our breath and slowing down the mind, we begin to allow our bodies to cool down. If you'd like to wiggle your fingers, you can wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. You can roll out the wrists, roll out the ankles. You can shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Just feeling the body cool down as we allow our blood to flow in the opposite direction. As you begin to bend the knees, grabbing a hold of the feet. Otherwise, we can grab ankles or shins, coming into our happy baby pose. Gently pulling down as we allow our knees to fall by the side. Keep that tailbone pressing down, and then we can gently rock from side to side as we help to massage our lower back and lower spine. We begin to release the feet back down to the mat, opening our arms out to a T position. The palms face up towards the ceiling. Engage your core as you inhale, lift the knees into the chest, and then begin to lower those knees down towards the right side of the room. We can keep the knees as close to our chest. We can also cross our legs. We can use that right hand on the thigh. All three of those will help to deepen our twist. As we look towards the left side of the room, left shoulder blade is pressing down. Left palms facing up. As you close the eyes and focus on the breath. Breathing deeply into that left side body. Each inhale filling up. And exhale. Just allowing our muscles to relax. Really sinking deeper into that twist with each exhale. You allow all your muscles to relax. 2 more. One more deep breath. On the next inhale, using your core, as you inhale, slowly begin to lift the knees back through center. If we have the legs crossed, uncrossing our legs, changing sides, coming into our twist on the other side. As we lower those legs all the way down to the floor. Looking towards the right side of the room. We keep that right shoulder pressing down, right palm facing up. And then closing our eyes as we help focus on the breath. Breathing deeply into that right side body. Two more deep breaths. One more. Just begin to bring those knees back through center. Crossing our legs if we have them crossed. And then beginning to extend the feet out towards the front of the room. As we begin lowering ourselves down into our final pose, Shavasana. Taking a quick sip of water, towel, anything you need to get comfortable. And then once you're ready, relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Palms face up towards the ceiling. As you allow your feet to just naturally fall off to the side. As we take that quick scan of our bodies, just allowing all our muscles to relax. Our eyelids become heavy. Our cheekbones melting down and away from our face. Jaw is slightly separated. Just allowing your tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Slowing down your breath and slowing down the mind. So we allow our bodies to become completely still and our breath slows down. We allow the mind to fall into a state of relaxation. And meditation. We have only about 1 minute left, so I'm going to leave you in Shavasana. Just thanking you all so much for sharing your time with me today and with each other, even though we're not together. I miss you all very much, and I can't wait for you all to be able to come back to our studio. We can be together, but right now, we need to be present where we are. be with our families, be grateful, be thankful, stay strong, stay healthy. Sending all my love to you and to your loved ones. I hope you all enjoyed. Namaste.